Well, it's the 105th meeting between the two Soweto Giants, and historically, Amakhosi have the edge. They also have not lost in the last 5 league meetings. Chiefs are 7th on the log, Pirates 10th, but there's been personnel changes at Naturena, and both have curtailed losing streaks. Plenty of talking points, and for more, let's talk to two superfans, because it's really about the fans. And with me is Kaizer Chiefs supporter Machaka, Masilo, and Phillip, Jwaha. Gentlemen, welcome to the Full View. It's the eve of a big event for you. Phillip, it is here. Explain to us how the Buccaneers are feeling on the eve of the derby, given that you're sitting in 10th place, given that you have lost the bragging rights of late.
Well, we're more excited, more special. Launch is back. He's the enemy number 1 of Kune, of which Erasmus is here to pick up a launch. And Rondo, Ketlen Makauda team, Mnare is the controller. Well, this is the midfield. Back we've got Kogi, Tetra, Mnyamane. Also we've got Shane, we've got Butelezi, we've got Oforo, of which tomorrow is a 2 or die. We're going to give Kaizer Chiefs a headache, early hours.
So personnel is all fit and ready. The coach, you're happy with the coach at the moment?
You know my coach, they call a plumber. Of which a plumber is a guy who always fix everything because it's a plumber. We are 100% happy with the coach because already you've got a cup, MTN 8.
Machaka,
yes.
You agree with this? Are you facing an opponent that is settled and ready, or are they there for the taking? What is Kaizer Chiefs' point of view?
Absolutely, Simon. Thank you very much for inviting us. It's good to be here. I hear my enemy here on my side saying that, you know what, he's got the structure, he's got everything for tomorrow. I must just warn him that, you know, we are Amakhosi, we've got the edge. You know, we've been beating Pirates left and right and center. I don't know who's going to score from the Pirates side of it, but we as Amakhosi, we are going for tomorrow's game, making sure that we get maximum points against Orlando Pirates, because we cannot afford to lose against Orlando Pirates. Even our coach, you know, remember, the new coach, he's got only 2 games. He lost 1, he won 1.
Is he the new coach or is he the interim coach?
Interim is okay, but the on our side is a coach, you know, a very well-experienced person. So he lost 1 game, he won another one. It was a moral booster for us to win going to the derby. So I'm hoping for the best come tomorrow.
The two teams running parallel in that they have sorted out their league fortunes to a point. They were on losing streaks and both are now coming off wins. Important to keep the momentum going. Phillip, tell us about Pirates. You're in the wrong half. You need to get into the top 8. You need to become more competitive.
Remember, derby is unpredictable game, of which this guy is owe me a lot in the derby. Always, even was hired the coach at that one because beating Paris. But this time, we meet my friend on the wrong time. We're down, we want to go up, of which there's the 3 point.
Interesting that people are saying now, Machaka, that the derby has been contested between 2 teams with huge profiles, but your league standings aren't where they should be. Is that taking away from the shine of the derby, the fact that it's 10th versus 7th, and how are you guys going to correct that in the future?
Whether we do right or wrong, Simon, if you check the Klama Boys and Orlando Pirates, there'll always be what you call a derby. I mean, it's an African derby continent. So, you know, we cannot talk about the past results. It's that making derby not to have a spark. So that will always have a spark, whether we do good or not. But I like to say to Pirates and Chiefs players, rise to the occasion. You know, the supporters that bought the tickets, they mustn't go to the stadium for nothing. There should be goals. I know that he cannot contain us as the Klama Boys. So we are saying for tomorrow, for the players, especially the coaches and the players, go out there and make sure that you put the smile back to the supporters of Amakhosi and Northern Pirates.
And from Pirates' perspective, the fact that you're not in the right part of the log table, is that taking a shine off? Because really, if you wanted a derby between 1 and 2 in the league, competing for the league, now you're talking about the ultimate. Is that far off at the moment?
No, our plumber right now, they are very well. They are talking to us as the supporters, more special behind the poles, where I always singing, give them moral to support them. You know what, guys? The players now are trying to push more, more special in the league games. Obvious, tomorrow we're expecting a win. You know, derby is the game I always giving the fight between supporters and the coach. That's why tomorrow I'm praying, God, please help my plumber. Must win this game. We need that 3 point.
A lot of prayers to be said, Machaka. Although there's a lot of competitiveness between the two sets of supporters. But what we always see and what we always marvel about this derby, one of the biggest in the world for sure, and the fans are mixed. There's no sections. It's not like this side is Kaizer Chiefs, that side is Orlando Pirates. Everyone's all over the place. That friendliness that takes away from the animosity. Talk about that, how nice it is to support a game where there's not that dangerous edge.
Absolutely. I mean, if you check Chiefs and Pirates, I think we had weddings between Chiefs and Pirates. We are no longer fighting amongst ourselves. So this thing, even it was brought because of the 2010 World Cup as well. We're together. We know each other. Even going to support Bafana, we are together. That is why we're able to be together. We know each other. So that kind of fighting amongst ourselves is no longer there. So we are happy. We are good. So, but the 90 minutes they should behave themselves, because we don't want to be close to them. So they must just behave themselves, making sure that they cheer their teams, will also be cheering our teams, and make sure that we get maximum points. So
and it's your house, and Phillip, you're going to their house. What do you feel about the FNB Stadium? It's just, it'd be great to go into their house with the orange shade and set the record straight.
Paris, those 9 provinces is my home province. If I'm going to FNP, I know this is my home stadium, FNP. I never even fear shakes, because already to support the statement for sitting together, remember, we've got Black Label. Black Label is our sponsor. We've got Vodacom is our sponsor. Both of us, of which we should be sit together, share that moment with all. Because you know what? We share our sponsor, we share everything. Let's share.
Sharing is caring.
But I don't like to share a point with guys. I need that 3 point very, very serious. For 3 point, we'll never share 3 point. This time, no draw. It's supposed to be Paris with straight win.
Right, so now you guys are supporting your team through thick and thin.
Yeah.
Machaka, on the eve of the final, of the derby, or the day of the derby, what are some of the rituals you go through before you get to the stadium and when you're at the stadium?
Only thing that supporters will do, they must avoid bedroom, my friend, so that we know that we are going there at FNB Stadium fresh, nice and clean, and make sure that we get maximum points. That's what I'm saying. We cannot afford to lose against Orlando Pirates. I mean, even our interim coach, Johnson, this is going to be his only test since he's taken over from that coaching position. So we are hoping for the best. To the supporters, please go to the stadium early and make sure that you support the Lama Boys.
Good message. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us. The derby, an incredible occasion. That's what's happening. There we go. We've got détente at the moment. We have peaceful proceedings. Let's hope that it progresses on to Saturday.